Welcome to the Literally First Class podcast, where I will teach you how to overcome anxiety and achieve somatic success. I'm your host, Keri Ford. I'm a somatic success and holistic life coach here to bring humor, insight, and wisdom to the modern day woman that wants to feel alive in her daily life. You ready? Come on, I saved you a seat in first class. All right, it is leaf blower season in Atlanta. I feel like there's like 2 fucking months that it's not leaf blower season here. That is kind of the trade-off of living in a city that has an extended summer, fall-ish, and, early spring-ish. Yeah, it's a thing. So I literally hear a leaf blower in the background right now. So this episode is kind of like an audiobook. And the reason is, in case you haven't heard, we launched a newsletter. I'm so excited about it. This newsletter is all about the rumblings and the happenings and all the things that I see transitioning in the leadership space. And honestly, what's relevant now to leaders in 2024 has completely shifted. The way that you lead, the things that we are challenged with, and why is nobody talking about the post-COVID hangover, this like weird cloud that won't go away? I feel like nobody is talking about it. And so we created a newsletter for female executives, founders, etc., that want to focus on their mental health. Because as you know, the somatic work and the anxious achiever archetypes and all the things that I talk about, it's not about sacrificing your success. It's about actually enjoying it and prioritizing your mental health so that life feels as good as it looks and not the other way around. So let's see here. I've got the newsletter pulled up here, and I'm going to read this out loud to you. And like I said, you can just listen, or if you're already on our email list, you can consume it that way. Some people are visual, some people are auditory, and they really, just enjoy having an audible option. So we're going to include that. So you can just sit back and relax. This is the newsletter issue number 1 for female leaders. Why you need to be leading with mental health in 2024. Welcome to the first edition of the newsletter, where we keep you in the loop on all things essential for females leading like a boss in 2024. Grab a cup of coffee and let's drop in together as I share my predictions for the year ahead. Real talk. In 2024, mental health support has to become non-negotiable for women in leadership. Ignore it and you're risking your success, your sanity, and maybe even your job. No joke. Stats are showing that CEOs and bigwigs are feeling the burn more than ever. A staggering 70% have thought about throwing in the towel just to hit reset on their emotional roller coaster. Why the meltdown? Blame it on the instant gratification culture, global stress overload, and tech moving at warp speed. Here's a snapshot of what's shaping the conversation around mental health for female leaders in 2024 and why this matters. Number 1, mind matters. Mental health has to be at the forefront of everything you do. In our pursuit of success, neglecting our mental well-being can lead to detrimental consequences, including burnout, career dissatisfaction, and the need for extended breaks. Recent studies indicate a concerning trend with a significant number of CEOs and executives experiencing chronic stress and mental health challenges. According to one study, 1 in 3 C-suite executives constantly struggles with fatigue and poor mental health. This heightened vulnerability is attributed to the mounting pressure of navigating crises alongside, that's a hard word, crises? Alongside routine business demands. We're just going to leave it. We're just going to keep it raw and real here. The solution here is prioritizing our mental health and treating it as the non-negotiable mental wealth. Think things like therapy, somatic work. Hello, I'm right here. You can join one of our programs designed specifically for women. Apex Academy, journaling, and emotional regulation. This episode is presented by Journey to Financial Freedom. In the last few months, I've been working with JFF, Journey to Financial Freedom, to take my finances to the next level. And to say I've experienced a transformation in the way I see money would be an absolute understatement. With JFF, it's not just about managing money. It's quite literally about getting to the root of your relationship with money so that you can amplify your financial success in both life and business. The financial strategies they provided me were simple and powerful, and after staying consistent for the last few months, I can already see the compound effect taking over. So if you're ready to unlock financial abundance in your life and business just like me, JFF is offering our listeners a complimentary assessment call. Do yourself a favor and click the link in the show notes below to book yours today. Number 2, tech, trends, and global exposure trauma. In our digitally driven world, we're living in the era where mob wife chic and old money blonde is the new black. Trends shift faster than we can say Zoom call. And let's not even start on the global exposure overload. I call this global exposure trauma. The constant influx of information, coupled with societal trends, poses unique challenges for maintaining mental well-being and places additional stress on our nervous systems. Our systems were never designed to be exposed to every tornado, painful event, and crisis all at once every day. The solution: better boundaries and managing our input. Think unfollowing accounts, deleting social media from your phone, and having tech hours at home. And in here, I drew an example of a graph, and it's a pie chart. And the biggest part of the pie chart says things my anxiety makes me think are important. And the small slice of the pie chart says things that are actually important. And cue anxious achiever archetype. We also have a link for the quiz in this newsletter, so we'll put that in the show notes below so you can take that. Number 3, the need for somatic leadership. Back in 2022, I recognized the intersection of mental health and leadership and trademarked somatic success in an effort to fully integrate these modalities into new foundations that now serve as a groundbreaking approach to holistic well-being. Why? Because in today's hyper-connected world, mental well-being needs to be part of the boss lady playbook. By integrating somatic practices into leadership frameworks, we can cultivate resilience and navigate stress with clarity and compassion. Understanding the language of our nervous systems becomes paramount in making informed decisions and fostering a culture within our organizations and teams that protects our peace and our profit. The solution: take an audit. How is not prioritizing your mental health and leadership costing you and your team? What real-life examples can you think of? This episode is presented by Cenegenics. I recently partnered with the leader in the performance health age management industry, Cenegenics. Today's healthcare system is made to treat people with health problems, not prevent them. And that is where Cenegenics comes in. They are the world's best age management health solution, fueled by sophisticated data, advanced technology like the Brainwavy and the DEXA scan I mentioned, and metabolic science. This is for busy women at the peak of their career who also want to achieve peak performance, both cognitively and physically, using a physician-led program that is completely custom to your history, biomarkers, and needs. They've helped more than 49,000 executives, just like me and you, elevate health, reduce stress, and optimize body composition. So we not only look good, but we feel good at any age and any level of leadership. As a brand partner, Cenegenics is offering listeners a free 10-minute consultation to see if the Performance Health program is your next step in elite health. Use my link below in the show notes to book. Number 4, post-pandemic realities, navigating the new quote-unquote normal. As we emerge from the shadows of the pandemic, why are we not addressing the post-COVID hangover? Nervous systems are still reeling, and it's affecting how we show up as leaders, presenting unique threats to our sense of safety and stability. Things that were once consistent, such as school systems and work-home boundaries, now feel much more unreliable and unsteady. The solution: surround yourself with a community of other badass bitches who are also mothers and movement makers. Normalize a new normal. I have a podcast episode with a side tangent on this, by the way, with our kids and technology. Number 5, personalized approaches to well-being. If you hear nothing else, hear this. There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to mental wellness and your nervous system. What soothes your soul might stress out your BFF. So whether it's yoga, joining the community of women inside our Leadership Mastery Academy Apex, or indulging in some serious self-care, do it. The solution: analyze what gives you life and what feels soul-sucking. Is there anything missing? I provided here a Wheel of Success exercise, to which, people could grab the PDF. And this is an example of a wheel chart that we use with our clients to help them evaluate what areas feel full and what areas feel lacking, right? Because we can only measure what we manage. So if we want less stress, have less things that you manage. That's partly why we are so stressed out as well, right? Our physical surroundings, bigger houses than ever, two incomes required to meet the demands of today's normal. And so the Wheel of Success is a really important tool that helps you better identify where you are and where you want to be. And we've got 8 categories: health, wealth, family, friendship, life purpose, spirituality, fun, and love. This is based on desires I see with the leadership women that I serve. So in a nutshell, we're going to make 2024 the year of owning our power, prioritizing our mental well-being, and leading with grace and guts. Elevate with Keri is committed to providing resources and support to help you thrive personally and professionally. Together, let's redefine leadership and create a world where well-being is at the heart of success. So you can tune in. I'm sure these will get more and more refined, but you can tune in for the next newsletter. At some point in time, we're going to test these out, see how they do. If you guys like audio style, we are going to be launching a weekly newsletter every single week. So I'm not sure if we're going to launch an audio version of the newsletter as well, but we're playing with it. We're playing around with some fun new things and ways that we get to serve you. Maybe this won't even be on the podcast itself. Maybe it will just be an audio version that we provide to everybody. But for now, this is going to be on the Literally First Class podcast, and we'll leave the link below for you to opt in and grab your copy of the next newsletter so you can get on that list. But yeah, let us know if this is resonating. Feel free to give us a shout on Literally First Class on Instagram. And if you want that PDF, you can shoot an email to my team at hello@elevatewithkeri.com. And my team will send you the PDF for the Wheel of Success that I just mentioned. But I'm super excited about this new adventure and new way that I get to serve and bring value to everybody, because these are things that I am seeing, and it's a result of serving hundreds and hundreds of women in this space over and over again, and what I see as the heartbeat of 2024. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed your flight, and I'll see you on board again soon.
Seriously though, thanks for listening. If you're ready to take this work deeper and upgrade your mind, I want to invite you to join us inside my Millionaire Mindset program. This is where you'll start using my guided meditations to help you overcome anxiety and experience even more abundance. When you join, you'll have access to my entire audio library. Head over to elevatewithkeri.com and we'll see you inside.